So what we're doing here is the arrow is actually showing the spin direction around the ball. The blue bar here is the spin axis, so we're actually having the axis of spin change. And you're still getting the clock dial number here, 121, showing us the spin rotation here around the ball.
It's the same account, just slightly.
Before, obviously, it was 2D. We only had the clock face here. So now that we're going three-dimensional, it gives us so much more information to help in pitch design, pitch crafting, tunneling, shaping, sequencing pitches. You can do all of that with this, and now you have the metrics right at your hands in real time, faster than anything else out there, cheaper than anything else out there.
All right, Rick Orzo here. We got Sang Kim, the owner of 4D Motion. I wanted him to talk about some of the things coming into the pipeline with 4D Motion. A lot of cool stuff coming. So Sang's going to kind of go over this with us.
Yeah, so one of the things we're going to introduce very shortly are our next generation sensors. And what's really great about these sensors is the speed and mobility. So whereas in the past for captures you had to kind of start, stop, and move in that time frame, now the athlete could just put the sensors on and just move. So if I just did like a pitch, I can do it anytime I want, start or stop. The system automatically detects it, and you get your data in seconds.
Beautiful.
There it is.
Beautiful.
See my transition sequence, deceleration sequence, my rotational speeds of my hip and chest, speed gain, even spine stability. So now, we just put the sensors on. They could be in a game situation. They could just wear them all day. They don't even have to have a device nearby. Just move, and it just auto detects and picks it up. So this dramatically improves ease of use. The training aspect is ridiculous now because they can get their information, the coach can make an adjustment, they can try it right away. So this is a really huge breakthrough for us.
So also we have some simple tutorials, right, where they can go and kind of learn a lot of this?
Yeah. So one of the things we think we like to do as a company is we really listen to our customers and we just build quickly to fill the gaps. And while we were providing great technology, we kept hearing, they wanted more instruction. What do the numbers mean? How do I interpret this? And when I see bad numbers, how do I fix it? So now we have these new modules that work on very specific things like sequence, reaction time, pitching. And with each of these modules, a video is provided by an industry expert that we partner with to create this, like you for pitching. So when you purchase a module, not only do you get all the technology and the information, but there'll be a video from the expert that will explain how to set it up, what is this module doing, what do each of the numbers mean, and when the numbers aren't good, some drills on how to improve that. So now we feel like we have a really fully packaged solution that's greatly simplified, and you can see things like how players are trending over time. Are they improving their sequence? Are they improving their speeds? And we just provide one simple screen that gives you all the key information. We even color code things that you want to improve on. So chest tip deceleration sequence is not good, so you put that in red, and this will help the player and coach identify immediately what needs work and start improving it.
Awesome. So how can they get information to learn more?
So www.4dmotionsports.com. We have videos of all of our modules and capabilities, and especially with the new modules, you can now just pick and choose what you want. So you can just go with one module. It'll be a fraction of the price of our full system, and then you can just build on as you go, get more sensors, get more modules, and then ultimately get into the full expert system.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Rich. So talk about anything new, anything down the pipeline?
All I know is the Alliance is going to get stronger. We're going to put a lot more emphasis on putting us all together just to make it a lot better.
All right, so what are some big things with the King of the Hill right now? More teams are taking it on every day. What else is going on?
Yeah, our softball side is just exploding because it's just a top field dragster move. Now we got some of the bigger colleges going on. It's almost matching the King of the Hill 1-for-1 for sales right now. So it's just going to be better.
And the King of the Swing's doing well. So we got the King of the Swing right here. Is this for hitters?
Yep, this is for hitters right here.
All right, this is a force plate that's giving them auditorial feedback. When he shifts and loads back, it tells him he shifted back. Okay, and then when he drives forward, it'll give another click. Anything else you want to say about the King of the Swing?
No, but I want to talk about our sled deal.
Yeah, let's talk about the sled. So
Hey, that's coming. When I get back, I'm going to ship you one.
All right,
Get that thing going.
So what that is we've got it for pitchers. We got the same force plate giving the auditory feedback. When he drives, we get a click. And for you to initiate a drive, you have to actually push in that direction. You can't push down. You got to push in that direction. So it really makes you create linear force, linear power, that propulsion energy. And it's teaching you how to do it. That's why this is a coaching tool. But then the sled is to help those who have a hard time driving this or popping this plate. We're custom designing a sled to teach them through putting resistance on the front hip or pulling resistance through the back hip on how to get that power down the mound, how to get that momentum building down the mound.
Yeah,
right?
and one of the things we talked about over the years is that motion that actually causes early hip rotation.
Right.
That's what you don't want. But as soon as you put this pad on
You can't rotate early.
you can't do it.
Because it
You can't
won't
do
move.
So it starts to train the backside also.
Right.
The
To stay
force,
loaded.
the force, yeah.
It makes the backside hold torsion, stay loaded to build that linear power.
Yeah, when I first did it, after you told me to build one, right away I thought, oh my God, we got something right here.
Yeah.
So
Good.
it's been in
That's in the
works.
making.
Yep, it's
In the making. All right, we're excited. So tell them how to find you. Ground Force Sports?
Yeah, groundforcesport.com.
Sport.com.
Yeah. You can see a lot of the stuff on there. The sled hasn't come out officially yet. I want Brett to try it out a couple of times. Once it's approved and it's on, it's going to be out. It's game changing.
Cool. Excited. Thanks, Rich.
Okay.
All right, we got Sean with Belo Pro, also VPX. So talk about where Belo Pro has gone over the past year.
Yeah, man, it's been crazy. All the interest, big league level, the major Division I college level, all the way down with how many people's games have been unbelievably impacted by the BL harness, just from the standpoint of finally being able to pull out the power that they weren't getting before, that's in their body, and all of a sudden it comes out because they're moving correctly. And what we wanted to do was we wanted to create a line of products that's going to work for the athlete and be more applicable to baseball and athletic explosive movements. So what we did, we created our torsion bar and our band system here. Helps me to really isolate my power core, my kinetic chain, right? I can get inside this thing and do power pushes this way, do rows behind it. One of my favorite things to do with it is to get on the side here and just do side pulls and really activate this area where I'm going to ask my body to fire from. You know, med ball works awesome. It's great for the top and the bottom, this kind of fills in that middle piece where I can really fire my whole kinetic chain all the way through. We've got our new band system that we designed to be unbelievably smooth. Get all the way out, there's no recoil, I can get all the way out with it, do this work, there's no reverb, my hand's not bouncing back. As an athlete, I hated that when I would do band work and my hands would get cut up by stiff handles and bounce back. These are really smooth, the handles are padded, so there's no cutting up your hands. It's a way to build a complete athlete and be really powerful from the ground up.
And you got more accessories. You got the one with the bat end too.
Absolutely. So our barrel sleeve here, I mean, as any coach will tell you, one of the biggest problems is that people swing to contact and not through contact. And what happens is guys get to contact and they just don't have the strength to be able to then push through, or they get really wide and cast. So what this does, we just hook a band to it, and it fits on any bat barrel. It just zips right on. I can go one or two. I'll go one right now for you, and I can get right into my stride here and go to contact, and I can just work to push through. Now what this does is two things, obviously. The bands are so smooth that I don't have the pullback, so I can literally work to push all the way through. The other thing that it does is if you've got guys that get really wide and cast this way, I can't physically perform that move if I'm wide and underneath. I can't get the same result, so it makes me get inside this way and push. And it allows me to get that same smooth resistance all the way through. And the other one, and this has been a game changer for my guys especially, is the finger straps. So anybody knows, you see a big loop in a breaking ball, we're really slow, it's because we're not creating enough spin. So this does, it's got 5 on it. A lot of guys like to go 3-finger, I'll go 2 right now for you. And it'll be just like a fastball grip. I'll go near the tips of the fingers in this right here. Tom, you want to go and stand on this thing for me? Right here. And I'm going to go ahead and hook this thing in right here. And I'm going to go on out. And this is going to help me work all the way up through my forearm. If I want to go down toward the middle of the fingers, it's going to get more up here. And I'm just going to work right to release and work to power down. What I'm doing is I'm going to work my finger strength. I'm going to work my flexor tendons in here and in here. Pretty soon I've got a better feel for seam, better fit on seam, better grip, tighter spin, harder break.
And with all these accessories, man, you can really start mishmashing. You could bring some of these long bands here in with the Belo Pros, right, and kind of do some assistance resistance work, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it gives you, when you have everything, it gives you a lot of flexibility to create a lot of different training aids and mixing them up. Right?
Absolutely. So, you know, we've had videos sent to us of actually some fitness experts too that will have the harness on their backside and they will be in these positions doing those lateral drives that I was showing, and they'll be this way, and obviously the harness helps them train to stay stacked and loaded while they're working this muscle group here. Absolutely. So do y'all bundle it all up as one, or how are y'all doing it? So the harness is separate from the band package. We sell the band package in 8-piece, 10-piece, or 12-piece. The 12-piece gets you everything, including the torsion bar. It also has a doorstop home accessory, so we've actually gotten a lot of videos from just moms and dads that use it and work out at home. Awesome, man. Well, so as far as with VPX, that's like more of a conglomerate of everything, right? It's the parent company, VPX Sports, yep. So it's the band system, the harness. Everything you just demonstrated. Everything I just showed you, yep. So how do they get access to all that? Yep, so www.veloprosportsus.com will get you everything on there. We also have a lot of free programming on there that'll kind of take you through it if you want it, that'll help guide you through the process. It's got a strength component, drill videos, everything you need to be a better and more powerful athlete. All right, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, man.
excited. We got Kyle here with Diamond Kinetics. A lot of new things in the pipeline that I want you to show. I'm excited with the new Diamond Kinetics setup, so let's take a look.
So what we got going on now is 3D spin axis, which is totally new to us. It's been out for about 2 weeks now. And what we're doing is now we're giving you vertical and horizontal brake force, so the sharpness on the brake. The harder that is, the later the brake, the tighter the spin, things like that. We also have vertical and horizontal axis brake and spin efficiency as well. So now you have all of the numbers that were in Rapsodo, all coming from our app out of our baseball.
And so, if they don't know about the how it works, can you show them the baseball and kind of show them how it works?
Baseball here, inside of this baseball is our sensor. All you got to do is come set, throw the ball to your catcher, return the throw. Data's going to populate in real time like this. Every pitch is here. We can go back through, look at all of these changes. If we want, we can go in and see video of the player that we've recorded. The ball actually auto cuts the video. So when you come set, you throw the pitch, the ball gets returned to you. The app already knows to cut the video, and then it stores it right up with this.
So you're getting cool little effects with video clips per pitch, and you're getting all the ball data for, what's the price point?
Ball retails for $100.
Awesome. So you can't beat that price. Probably the cheapest in the industry as far as everything that you're getting, right?
Yes, absolutely. We are the most affordable technology in the market for baseball and softball.
Awesome, man. So how can they find more about it?
Visit us at diamondkinetics.com. The balls are also for sale on Amazon. But go visit our website to learn more and check us out. You'll be impressed.